Today I'm going to be making my rice. I'm adding a little bit of canola oil. I've been preheating my pan, and it is Mexican rice, but I like to use, this is about a cup or so of jasmine rice. We have to cook our rice. I pre-cut all my ingredients. I'm going to show you my secret recipe to Mexican rice. I do have it on high because it has to cook, and most of the time when you go to finish the cooking, well, not most of the time, but all the time, you turn around and you put it on low. And the reason being is you don't want to burn your rice, and you want it to taste very flaky, is a way to describe it, I think. And the way that you know that your rice has cooked correctly is by it showing in a brown. I've been cooking rice for many years, and when I first moved out of my mother's house, I didn't even know how to cook. Well, beans. I ate a lot of beans. But as time goes and years go by, you learn to perfect things because you keep trying and trying. I wish there was YouTube videos back in those days. I probably would have used what I call community education. And as for my kids, they all know how to cook Mexican rice. Their rice always comes out just as good as mine, or maybe even better. I love making rice. My husband loves rice. It doesn't matter what I cook rice with. I can make rice and something oddball and he'll still eat the rice because he loves the rice. And we go places, and then he is so picky. If we go someplace and they make Mexican rice, he notices that it's not as good as mine, and I love that. Everything I cook, just about, he loves. So I cook the Mexican rice right about now before it turns brown. I like to add my onions, which I've already cut, and I just put a little bit because the aroma is really great. I'm going to show you in a little bit my secret recipe that makes it Mexican rice Mexican, okay? If that makes any kind of sense. My friend and I've been places where they serve Spanish rice, and it's not the same. The ingredients are not the same. So this is just your original Mexican rice that my family, my mother, and my grandmother, my great-grandmother, we all learn. I think we all have a secret recipe, but this is mine. Browning the rice takes a little bit, so I will stir it. You can't walk away too much from it because you want it to be nice and brown. I love to make this with beans, which today we're going to have chicken fajita tacos, rice and beans. And I don't make anything, well, I love to make everything with hot sauce, jalapenos. This year I grew a large amount of chili peppers, so I boiled, and in fact I still had some of my tomatoes from the garden, so I added a little bit of tomato sauce. That's part of the ingredients. So I boiled my tomatoes, and I didn't add the onions because I've got onions in here, so I'll get my blend of onions. But I added tomatoes and chili peppers from my garden. I boiled them in a little pan, and I'm hoping that the chili peppers are hot because I only like hot peppers, and they smell hot. Since COVID, I'm not able to smell a whole lot of stuff, and it's been years, but every now and then I get a scent of stuff. Like if it smells bad, I can't smell it, but if it smells good, sometimes I can smell it. It just depends, I guess, on what it is or what my nose is trying to do. I buy Kleenex with Vicks, and that's how I'm trying to get my smell back. I don't know. If anybody has ideas, please let me know in your comments. In my comments, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. But this is browning just like I want it. You know, once I'm about to add my secret recipe, and once I brown it, or once you brown it to what you think is good, as long as it's brown, as long as it doesn't look white. So somebody asked me, do you saute it? I was like, well, you know, I do what I know what to do. I don't know. I just brown my rice is what I call it. I remember my kids when they were little, I would make them brown it. And they'd say, my girls and my son, is it ready? I'm tired. Is it ready? Sometimes I'd have to take over because it depends on how much rice. If you're making a large amount of rice, it sure takes a little bit longer. If you have a larger pan, in which I do, and I have done it, I've taken my rice to my friends, and they always say, oh, we love your rice. And actually, there's a girl, a friend of mine, at my, I have more than one home, so I have 3 kitchens but 2 homes, so on my second place I have friends, and they love my rice. We get invited to their functions, and they say, oh, bring your rice please, which is really fun. Okay, so I'm about to add my secret ingredient. I have my pan on, and you might see some steam. So I added my cumin. Oops, let me move my pan back. I have cumins and garlic. Because it's a little bit warm, I'm going to start turning it down to like medium. I don't want to burn everything. The aroma is great. So I'm going to add my tomato sauce. By the way, the cumins and garlic is a secret because I mash it in what is a molcajete. This is about 4 tomatoes with the chili peppers from my garden. I'm going to add some water. This is chicken bouillon. You can add a lot of other ingredients like garlic powder and all that, but I use a lot of fresh garlic, so I don't really add more. I think I need more water. That's not enough. And as that cooks, you're going to come back and see. Stir it. I still think I like to do it like this to where there's going to be enough water. So hopefully I don't have to add any. I will cover it and we'll come back.